my name is Lisa Grace and this is Nailchemy's YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so this nail I am quite excited for. I think it's going to look so pretty. I hope it's going to look pretty anyway. It might look really bad. I hope it doesn't.
Here's to hoping. I've got to live with it on my hand.
It'll be beautiful, don't worry.
You've never done me wrong before.
Nope. So as you can see, I've already prepped the nail. Done all the cuticle work. So just sticking that tip on. And let's take a little bit of length off. So the reason I'm excited for this one is I get to use a brand new acrylic. I say it's brand new, it actually got released a little while ago, but I am yet to use it, so that's why I'm excited. I keep getting it out and looking at it and going, ooh, every time I open it.
You've never had the chance to use it yet.
No. So, blend that tip. And then give that a good dust off. Fabulous. Right, so coming in with the nail prep. Just on the natural nail and the Platinum Ultra Bond. Definitely my new favourite product. And then that's going to need a minute or two to dry. I mean, maybe not a full minute or two. It's just going to need a little bit of time to dry. So while that is drying, I'm going to get my acrylics out. So I'm going to be using Blossom today because I love it. It's such a pretty nude. And with that, I'm going to be using, where has it gone? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I'm going to be using Dew from the Winter Wonderland collection. I'm so happy that
I did have a little mini heart attack then that you hadn't screwed the lid on properly, and as soon as you turn it upside down, it was like,
could you imagine?
It's like the feeling when you hear the toy box empty when you just tied it up.
I dropped a glitter the other day and it went everywhere. Are you ready for this? This is where like Cupid comes down with his bow and arrow and he's just hovering above us singing magical songs. How pretty is that?
Does look good.
So what we got in there?
The camera probably won't do it justice either.
Silver gold and rose gold?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. Let's stop it right. I'm going to put the lid back on that because I don't need it just yet. And I'm also using some of the trinkets. So there's these gorgeous rose gold hearts. So we're going to get one of those in here today as well. So, right, Blossom, where are you? Right, so because I'm encapsulating quite a bit on this nail, we need to make sure that this base colour of Blossom is super thin. So I'm going to start down at the tip, really, really drain that bead out. That's going to help the colour stay nice and don't want that glitter. Make sure I'm in shot. So it's a fine line between making sure you've got enough product on there to get the colour that you want, but making sure it's not too thick, because otherwise you'll just end up filing all your design off. So I'm just going to carefully spread this down the nail, keeping an eye on the colour.
With a ball in your mouth, Landa, at least you're quiet.
He's always in the background making some noise.
Never worked with pets or children.
Nope.
Unfortunately, you've got both.
At least the kids are at school.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to do this in 3 beads. So So next one, again, we want the same sort of thickness. So patting that sidewall to side. I've got bloody red glitter everywhere.
And you're not bothering putting an apex in at this point, are you?
Nope. No, we'll pop that in afterwards with the
With
clear.
the capping on it. Got it.
Oh, I just love this blossom. It's just so pretty.
It's one of those colours that you could get away as just a base coat with a bit of clear on and then a design or whatever, or just on its own.
Well, it looks nice on everybody. It doesn't matter what skin tone I'm working on. This blossom is just so pretty. And I think because I'm not really a pink kind of person.
It has to be a truly good pink for you to like it.
Yeah. Saying that, I've had pink nails for the last couple of weeks. I've had pink French manicure.
What?
I know. Not like me
I'm trying to
at
think what
all.
nails you had at Harriet's party.
God only knows. They've been a mashup of all sorts lately. Oh, bloody hair. See if we can get that off. Thank you. Right, so I'm happy with the thickness of that. It's super, super thin. Got a little bit more product up around the cuticle, which isn't a problem because I'm not doing anything up there. So it's okay. Right, so where did I put it? Dew. Oh my God, I love it so much. So I'm going to be creating a love heart shape with dew. Let me get my actual love heart out though. Just for size reference.
Luckily, I've got quite a big nail bed.
Yes. So I use Katie sometimes if I'm doing photographic images. I'll use Katie because she's got big nail beds, which is a blessing and a curse, isn't it? It's a blessing and a curse.
I look like I've got man hands if I haven't got nails.
The big nail beds are a dream to work on. However, we've had some photo shoots where because you've got big hands.
Oh, I'm a lot of palm.
It's just a lot of hand.
There's a lot of hand to cover.
So positioning of the hands is
I think a good
vital.
one was that circus one.
Yes. We used, oh no, I was thinking of the Halloween one where we used the black lace
Oh,
gloves.
yeah.
Cover up the hands.
I'm trying to get my hand in a position so I'm not all palm or back of hand.
So much hand.
My
Right.
partner's 6'1" and he's got same size hands as me, so I don't know if that means he's got small hands.
But he's a man.
And I've got big hands.
You have got big hands. Very big hands. Right, so I'm creating the background with dew, so I need to kind of keep an eye on the size of the trinkets. But I can keep checking that. So I'm using this quite wet, so it gives me plenty of time to kind of move it around.
So even though it's a slightly, I wouldn't say it's fine glitter, but it's not like chunky, it moves quite well on the nail.
Yeah. So I think these they look like 2mm glitter pieces. Right, so I'm just kind of shaping the left side of the heart. I don't actually think I've got any tweezers in here. I was going to look for some tweezers. I know I've got some somewhere, but they could be absolutely anywhere. So I'm just
Try to look without making too much noise.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of hover it near, which again isn't easy with these nails on. Oh God. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll go by eye. I've got no tweezers. We'll go by eye. I don't know where they are, you know. Hey, I've got some somewhere.
Would they not work?
I don't want to scratch it with them, so it's fine. Wing it. I'm pretty good at winging
Would
it.
they, you know what you'd use to put on gems?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use to put it on, but I don't want to risk dropping it on and making a mess. So, yeah. So this hasn't got to be a perfect heart, by the way, because we've got the perfect heart with the trinket. So this is just
A space filler. Did you say that's right?
like a background for it. So obviously we want it to look
Like a heart.
like a heart. That always helps. And I think we're getting that. Just need a little bit more on this right hand side. I'll try and make it even. I'm terrible at drawing hearts. I always get one fat side and one skinny side. I think the hearts are very tricky to draw, aren't they?
I think so. Same as stars.
A couple of months ago, I found some of my drawings from when I was a little girl, when I was a tiny little Lisa Taylor, and I used to draw my hearts with 3 bumps on the top, so it had an extra bump.
That's cute.
Oh, I was a cutie. I don't know where it all went wrong. See, that's what I didn't want to happen. Right, so I think I need to pull that down just a little bit. So I'm going to hover that over. It fits really nicely at the top, but I think I need a little bit more
In the base.
on the V. Oh, this is so pretty. It's so sparkly. I love it. And, you know, I think this could be a really, really nice alternative. If you're not into your reds, but you do want Valentine's Day nails, I think your next go-to is rose gold, isn't it?
Yeah, I think people tend not to associate Valentine's Day with pink, but I still think pink is a Valentine's Day colour.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I say, if you're not into those big, bright, bold pinks, there's a huge... This is very me Valentine's Day. Nice and subtle.
Well, good, because it's on your nails.
And don't get me wrong, the one that we did previously is lovely.
Perfect. I'm happy with that. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use clear. I'm going to place it over that heart. Oh, were we going to do this frosty? Oh, do you know what I've just realised?
We were going to do it frosted.
We were going to do it frosty with a
a
clear base. Whoops.
We're not doing that anymore.
No, definitely. I can still do it frosty. We can see what it looks like frosty with the nude. And if it doesn't look right, we can just gloss top coat over it. Oh.
Got it, mate.
Completely forgot about that. Well, this is life. Right, so
That's
I'm going to use clear just on the heart. This is just to stick the trinket down and also seal this glitter so that when we do our capping at the end, all the glitter doesn't move about. So just give that a minute or two to kind of start setting up. Oh, wounded. Completely forgot about that.
I'm going to have to try the frosting on the next one.
Yeah, we'll do something frosted. We'll have a play. Right, so I've got my heart now. I'm going to place that in the middle. You're not going to sit flat, are you? So let me just grab my trusty old tool. It has got quite a nice curve to it, this trinket. However, it just needs a little bit more encouragement.
Persuasion.
So,
would you like me to do it?
No, because I don't want you
ruining it.
No, I don't want you breaking your nails.
Oh, I've got no nails on my other hand, have I?
So let's just give this a bit of... No. Get in there. That should do it. So I'm just bending that heart a little bit more.
Perfect.
Boom, look at that. So now I can press that into the clear. Give it a nice, good, firm press as well. Oh, Katie, look at that.
Already looks good and it's not even finished.
Oh, I love it.
Why are you so good at your job?
I love it. I think you need to come down a little bit, actually. Oh, it's so pretty. That's going to look so good when it's top coated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe... I think if we matte the nail and then I'll go over gloss over.
On the glitter.
Oh my god, that's going to look so pretty.
Yes.
It's going to look so pretty, guys.
I'm in agreement.
Yes. Right, so let's get this nail capped. Oh, I just want to top coat it now, but I can't. So all of that glitter under the heart is nice and secured and in place now from that bit of clear that we've popped down. But obviously it can get quite bulky in the middle, you know, where we've laid that glitter. And then we've capped it, and then we've popped that trinket on as well. So make sure that when you're capping this next section that you really are getting that clear acrylic in all those little nooks and crannies. So if you want to, I'll show you now. What we can do is just encapsulate the middle bit first. Really make sure that clear gets in where we need it. And then you can encapsulate each side separately. So obviously smaller beads for this. Sometimes it's best to do it this way, especially if you've got, I said, smaller beads, and I've picked up a lot. It's just going to guarantee that you've got all of it capped. I said smaller beads, and I keep picking up big beads. I'm not very good at this.
I think you're going to autopilot.
I'm a big bead kind of girl.
I like big beads and I care like that.
You with the nail techs can't do that. Right, so happy with all of that. So I'm going to drop a bit around the cuticle, and then I need to show you something. So this is where we're popping our apex in. So I took that product all the way around your side walls. Blend it in. Make sure you don't pull your apex out with your brush, so nice and gentle. Right, so probably could have got away with bending that trinket a teeny tiny little bit more. I'm not sure if you can make it out on the camera, but the very, very edges of these trinkets are just exposed, literally the very, very corner. So I'm just going to get a little bit more acrylic and just make sure that so you can definitely see the difference. You might not be able to pick it up on the camera, but it's the same with the glitter. If you've encapsulate glitter and you can still see sparkly bits, then you know some of that glitter is still exposed, so you just need to go back and add a little bit more. So that's done it. Right, so I'm going to give this a good few minutes to set, so give it a file up and I will be back. So we're all filed up and we've had a little buff as well. Get rid of all that dust. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is matte top coat the whole thing and then come in with the gloss top coat and just go over this heart area. See how it looks. If all else fails, we can just buff that off and just gloss the whole thing. Hey, we might even like the whole thing matte. We don't know.
We just don't know.
I just don't know. Just don't know.
I think that's another thing people don't necessarily associate with Valentine's Day. Everyone likes glossy stuff, don't they? Like, I don't think I've seen a lot of matte Valentine's nails.
I only like using matte in a contrast, like what we're doing now.
Yeah, so you tend to shy away from a full matte nail.
Personally, I'm not a fan of matte nails. That is so pretty. That is so pretty, Katie. Right, pop that in the lamp.
That's a little preview.
What brush shall we use? Not you, not you, not you, not you. Oh, Nailchemy, you gift me so many brushes. I don't know which one to use. Oh, you'll do. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh. Where's the writing? Focus, focus, focus. Don't like that, does it? There it is. Ultrafine 000. Right, I'm just going to give it a quick little clean because I am a bit of a bugger with my brushes. So while that's in the lamp, we'll give that brush a good clean. Well, I'm excited to see what this is going to look like, matte.
She's being schnarfed by the dog. Schnarfled.
Max, come lay down, darling. Oh, but I like Katie. She smells so good. Right, bang that out. Let's have a look. Oh,
It doesn't look like.
It looks like it literally looked like it did a minute ago, but that's still quite sweet actually. But yeah, I definitely want to top coat this. Right, so Let's have a look. Let's pop some top coat. Now every time I pop top coat on the back of my thumb, it's like I got Dave sat on my shoulder going, use that thumb palette we sent you. Every time. Right, so I'm going to start off just with, boys, go and lie down. Yes, I'm going to start off just with the inside of this heart and getting the trinket as well. I think I'm going to take it out, but we'll just do a little bit at a time.
Are you finding you're getting your inspiration back? I know a few months ago
you were a bit
like me.
It comes in waves. I think it's just so difficult because, you know, at the, you know, let's go back 2 years. I was in a salon. There was 5, 6 of us.
You're booked back to back most
Such
days.
a great atmosphere, and, you know, so much has happened now and things have changed so much, and I miss my salon girls so much, and I think that's a big part of my lack of inspiration and mojo, you know, because it's just not the same anymore. I've not worked on my own for a long time, and it's, you know, it's not fun. You know, most nail techs out there are self-employed and work on their own, and it can get quite lonely at times. And, you know, in the salon we were such a support network for each other. And, you know, we still are. We still speak to each other. And
it's different when you don't see someone every day, though, or 3-4 times a week sometimes.
Oh, Katie, look at that. I like that a lot.
Good shout.
Right, pop that in the lamp. Yeah, so it comes in waves. I take my inspiration when it comes. But yeah, I'd give anything to go back 2 years and be in the salon with my girls. I miss them so much. Let's go for, what's this one? Melon cuticle. So I'll let this have a full coat. So obviously, because the rest of the nail is matte, you need to be careful popping cuticle oil on, otherwise it's going to make it all shiny. Okay, you can bang that out, Kate. So just a little bit around the cuticle, and then we can rub this in and round. And there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit like on that video, drop any comments that you've got down in the comment section below, and more importantly, make sure you hit subscribe so that you get a notification for all of our future videos. All of the products that I've used today you can find on our website, which is nailchemy.co.uk, and I will see you in the next video.